Hi, today we're going to discuss about the power of appreciation. We all know how much we do good for others, but when we don't get any appreciation, do you think the same way we'll be doing good for others? This is what we have to think about. We have seen many people saying that they're the best critics in the world, but have you seen anyone getting appreciated as an appreciator? It's very less amongst us. But we all want us to be appreciated. But have we ever done the same thing to others? We have to think about it. We need to know the power of appreciation. I'm going to narrate you two incidences which will make you understand the power of appreciation. There was a woman who had an assignment with her group of friends in which she was asking her husband, can you tell me 6 things which I need to change so that I'll become an ideal wife? Husband was surprised. He was just thinking, she's asking 6 things. If I ask the same question to her, she will give me 1,000 things. And she says to the husband, give me 6 things which, if I change, I'll become an ideal wife. The husband says, give me one night time, I'll think and tell you. The husband, the next day, comes with 6 roses and tells her with a slip. What is written in the slip? He says, I'm unable to spot 6 things which you need to change to become an ideal wife because I love the way you are. What a fantastic answer the husband has given. He says, I love the way you are. I don't want any of your things to be changed. That was an awesome answer from her husband. The woman was in tears. Her friends came the next day and told, we all had an assignment where we asked our husbands to give the flaws in us and what all to be corrected in order to make us perfect. There were few who have mentioned certain activities or the habits which we need to correct, but you alone have written that you love the way she is. We also had an assignment where we write about our husbands that what they should change to be an ideal husband. Your wife was in tears because she had listed number of activities, habits, attitude of yours which she wanted to change. But when she received your word of appreciation that you love her the way she is, that was an unexpected answer for her, which has changed her behavior and attitude. And she said, I know what all to be changed for my husband, and I will definitely do it with pride and happiness. And now you can see an ideal woman in your house. So the changes comes from any human being, not based on criticism, but based on appreciation. It's very, very common attitude of every human that they don't want to be criticized. So you have to go in their own way, appreciate them for their good, and make them realize on their own and correct their mistakes. There is one another incident where a young man goes for an interview for a managerial position. He had a very good academic record, and in the interview he crosses all the phases and finally he meets the director of the company. The director of the company sees his resume and he was so impressed with his academic credentials. He meets him, talks to him, and he asks few questions about his family. He asks about his father And the boy says the father is no more, and he asks how he studied, for which the boy answered that his mom supported him to study. Then the director asked him what was the occupation of his mother. The boy hesitated for a second and said, "She washes clothes in everybody's house nearby, and she earns that money and spends for his education." The director kept quiet for some time and he says, "I will give you an assignment for tonight, and then you come tomorrow morning to join in the job." The boy was so happy. He asked for the assignment, and the director says, "You go home, sit next to your mom, ask her to show her hands, talk to her, and come again and meet me tomorrow morning." The boy is not able to understand why this assignment was given to him. He goes back home, asks his mother to sit next to him, and he asks her hand. And after seeing the hand, he was really astonished. He started washing her hand. While washing, he could feel that his mother is feeling the pain in her hand because of the bruises which she has got due to washing the clothes. Then the boy is in tears. He washes her hand, asks her to keep quiet and sit in one place, and he washes the remaining clothes. And throughout the night, he was talking to his mom, sitting next to her, holding her hand, understanding the hurdles faced by her all these years. The next day, he goes to his director, and the director asks him what happened last night. And he says, "I spoke to my mom, I saw her hands and the bruises, and now I understand the difficulty faced by her in order to give me an education and bringing me up in my career. And now I understand others' feelings." The manager position is in such a way where you need to understand your employees' emotions, feelings, difficulties, etc. The director was so convinced that this young man can be given this managerial position because he can understand the employees' emotions, which will help him to lead the team and succeed as a good leader. And also, he knew when he is in a position to understand others' emotions, he will be an excellent human being. And he was very happy that he has got a wonderful human being as well as a good manager for his company. So we understand how a person can succeed in his life as well as in his profession when he knows how to appreciate. This is what is the power of appreciation. Let us all start implementing this in our daily life, at home, and wherever we go in our profession and whomever we see. Power of appreciation. Let us follow.